Do you support Congress mandating the American public, to get health insurance
The Congress mandating the public to get health insurance?
through the Baucus bill right now? Also, the House bill has the mandate.
No. What is happening is that the um, public will still have the options of going to an insurance company, or what we're saying is that we want the public to have a choice to get health insurance. So in terms of what we have now, if you got your insurance with a private provider or your private doctor, you can keep your private provider. We're dealing with those persons who are either not able to get employment insurance with their employer, or who can't get insurance if they're a small business, and get insurance with their small business through an option arrangement. But there wouldn't be any type of well, in terms of requirement for individuals. We're hoping that everyone would then receive insurance. We've got the 48 million people who are without it.
Is in the Baucus bill the provision that says if you don't get health insurance, there's a penalty on your taxes. You're penalized. I believe it's up to $1,500 if you don't actually get insurance. The actual mandate in the bill. Are you familiar with that at all?
Well, what that piece I may not have covered, but the other piece in terms of requiring who pays for what, if the employer pays for it, is excess of $8,000 in that bill, then of course I got problems with that type of a mandate for insurance companies to pay a tax, on the excess over the $40, because all they're going to do is pass it on in premiums charged to the employer or to the insured. So I certainly would not support that type of legislation.
So in general, if a person doesn't want health insurance, do you think they should be required by the government to actually have to get it?
Under state law, we have everyone required to have automobile insurance. Now think about that. And so under this here, we're providing in the legislation where everyone would be able to acquire health insurance. If they don't get it, then that will, so certainly they're trying to provide some type of a provision for them in case they get sick, so that they will be covered, they won't be a burden on the system. So that's the same thing proportionally to automobile insurance. I mean, it's comparable.
And federally, if you look at it from a federal standpoint, what area specifically of the Constitution would give Congress the power to mandate an individual to have health insurance?
Well, that's under certainly the laws for the protect the health welfare of the country. I mean, that's under the Constitution. I mean, we're not even dealing with any constitutionality here. Should we move in that direction, what does the Constitution say? To provide for the health, welfare, and the defense of the country.
Do you think there's any limit to that? Congressionally, is there any limit to what Congress can require someone, an individual, to do?
Before we get into all of that, just rest assured we need health insurance where everyone is insured. We need health insurance where it's affordable. We need health insurance that can be cost affordable for all of the insured, and that the insurance companies will not be making excessive profits. That's what we're talking about. Okay? All right.